Hi guys, this is Felix from SS1 Performance. So we're now on level 9 of the Rave Step Program. This is by far my favorite step out of all the ones I've learned so far and all the ones on this program. I find it quite technical. I think it looks like you have to get your footwork just right. And that's why it's like the last level, because level 10 is just where we blend them all together, which is more of a demo, to be honest. It's not really like much of a tutorial, but I'll see what I can do. Level 9, okay. This is the reason why I think it's the most advanced one in my opinion, because you have to shift so often from heel to toe. So, the other two V-steps are like, quite straightforward. You leave the legs hanging up or you just slam your heel down over and over. With this one, I have to go toe on one side. So the rules for the front line are basically toes are up on one side, the other foot's flat, or toes are up on the other side and the other foot's flat. So remember, like, even though it might be difficult, as long as you follow the rules and you never go onto the front line with anything other than one heel up or the other heel up, then basically you're probably going to be able to do it quite quickly. So I'm going to start on the front line. I've got my heel up. This heel is going to go down in a second. So I'm going to jump back, heel, and then flat. One of the easiest ways I think to get this done is to think about what one foot does. All right, so the sequence is always going to be the same. So my right foot, heels are up. Now my toe is up, and now my foot's flat. And then we're going to start with the other foot. So we've got a high heel here, high toes, flat. Okay? So, remember the rules are the heels are high at the front, one toe is high on the back line, okay? Just the same as all the others, except it's just a little bit more complex. But I'm gonna give it a few seconds of half tempo so you guys can see what that looks like. So we're following the same pattern here, toes at the front, heels on the back. That never changes. So as long as on the front line, you've got toes down, and on the back line, you've got heels down and a flat foot, you should be good to go. So half speed will look like this. Okay, again, I'm not very good at half speed with the V-step. I find it really difficult. Then you've got the full speed version, okay? So that's where we're gonna go like this. Okay, and then from the front, it looks like this. Always going to start with the right heel up because that makes it a bit easier. Oh, dude. Yeah, so if you caught that anyway, basically it's toes, heels up at the back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. Now, it's quite good to do the bounce step as well. It gives you more air time and it gives you time to maneuver your heels and toes together. So that should look something like this. So that was the last step that we're going to learn on this program anyway. Obviously, if you're really quite familiar with all of the movements, then you can kind of express yourself more fully through them as well. This seems to be most of the steps that I think are viable to do at a rave, where like the ground can sometimes be dirt, or there can be a bit of mud, stuff like that. So that should keep you guys busy for a little while. So it's taken me about 4 months or something like that to learn all of these fairly well. Yeah, they're not very easy. So hopefully this program helps everyone out. Sorry to anyone who's confused by all of the boxes and stuff. I really wanted someone to just tell me what foot position is supposed to be at the front, because I couldn't figure it out when I looked, which is weird because I'm a personal trainer. But yeah, I just wanted someone to put everything into like boxes basically, so that it was just like, where does the bloody heel go? Okay, it goes at the front. Yeah, where does the toe go? The toe goes at the back. So maybe it's just me who kind of thinks in that way, but hopefully some people, if it's like 1 in 100 people, learn it better because of this, then great, let me know. As I said, it's my favorite one, so it'll be really cool to see sort of more people at raves and stuff doing this kind of thing. In a second, we're going to go through level 10, which is just more of a demonstration as to how to blend all this stuff together, kind of unstructured, gives you a visual on what it looks like to kind of, you know, blend them all and kind of transfer between each one of them. So yeah, let's go for the last bit of practice and then on to all the transfers.